All right, man. Torture Talk. You know what it is, man. Hey, man. Camera's always doing whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? All right. So look, man. I had to do some work in the studio. So today's episode, we're going to be talking about Tyler the Creator, man. I wanted to get around to this. I have a lot to say about this. Yeah, so let's get to that. Before we get to that legendary spill, this is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know where to find the ones at. Just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is in the description. Cash App, no more PayPal. They call me the Hidden Gem. 1,300 subscribers to over 19,000. And yes, I am the King of the North. Let me know what kingdom you from. You know what I'm saying? Also, October 26th, Battle Rap event live on this page. October 26th, live on this page. 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all could just click the video. It's going to be live. It's free. Popcorn. If you want to donate, you can. If you don't want to donate, that's okay too. It's up to you. I would like if you did, but it's up to you if you don't want to. So, let's get to it, man. It's going to be a goodie. All right, this comes courtesy of Professor Lex. Shout out to him. So let's get it, man.
All right, here we go. Trigger warning. I'm starting right off the bat. All right. I'm going to be discussing race a little bit in this video. If you are very sensitive about racial topics, one way or the other, right? If you're a black person, white, whatever you are, and you're very sensitive about racial topics, trigger warning, okay? I may say some things that are going to sound offensive. Now, if you watch this channel, you know me. I try not to offend if it's not necessary.
That's one thing I will say about him. He does always give this trigger warning to people. I don't really need it because I don't really get too triggered by too many things. It's maybe one thing, but I really don't get triggered like that. It has to be something that really grinds my gears. You know, you like that saying, grinds my gears. I never understood grind my gears until I thought about it. Grind my gears is like make you mad. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Sometimes it's necessary, but if you real super pro blackity black on the internet and they never did nothing for real, or you are a white person that thinks they ought to teach black people about race and how they should feel about it and go about it, listen, trigger warning, you can watch the video. Don't get emotional about some of the things that I say. I don't know what I'm going to say yet. So that's why I give a trigger warning early. Don't get emotional, relax, listen, take it in, then respond accordingly. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate you for watching. Let's get into it. All the thoughts and views expressed in this video are the opinion of Professor Lex and for entertainment purposes only. Now, if you rock with the channel, hit that like button.
I guess for him, but for me, I guess I got to say for myself too. You know what I'm saying?
If you haven't hit that like button yet, and if you're on mobile, swipe left on the comments and hit that hype button for me. So, Tyler the Creator found himself in some, I guess, hot water, I guess if we want to say that, about comments he made about his fan base when he expressed condolences and the influence of D'Angelo, who recently passed. He put up a tribute for D'Angelo on his Instagram, and some of his fans, maybe more than he would like, not only did not really know who D'Angelo was, but was not really concerned about D'Angelo passing away and was wondering why Tyler was talking about it, right?
Now, I want to say this before he go any further. I see a lot of people online being really upset about people who not knowing who D'Angelo is and his fans not knowing. Number one, I don't expect Tyler the Creator fans to know who D'Angelo is. I don't expect that. Number two, Tyler posted that heartfelt message. I know it's hard for y'all to understand or hear or whatever, but his fans don't owe him anything. I see people getting really mad about this and saying, nah, his fans should have known what. You got to understand what you're dealing with. You're dealing with people who don't care about anything but what they care about. Fans are obsessive over you. Whatever else is surrounding you, whatever, they don't care about that. They care about what you're doing. And I think a lot of people need to understand that. A lot of y'all get mad and upset about fans not giving him, feedback on this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, honestly, I see why. I see why they don't care. Because they are obsessive fans. They care about him and what he's doing. I personally, I'm a fan, but I would do it differently because, number one, I know who D'Angelo was. But these people don't know who D'Angelo was. Let's be honest. They don't. And if they goes to go look him up, they might not like his music. They might love his music. But I don't think that they're going about it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Tyler, the Creator, seemed to be surprised by this, and he liked some tweets that were maybe offensive to his fans. And then also, I believe he made a tweet and called them, some of his fans, Sun Dodgers, which it can be seen as racially insensitive for sure. Now, in my opinion.
Yeah, that was dumb as hell. That was stupid, bro. I seen the tweet with a girl, I don't know if it was a girl, but someone said his fan base don't really like black culture. What did they say? They're cannibalizing off of his work or whatever. Listen, man. I'll be honest with y'all. I think people, it has nothing to do with black or white at this point. It doesn't. I think some of y'all want it to be that way, and some of y'all, it probably feel like it's that way. But for me, it don't really have nothing to do with that. When it comes to these artists, whether you black or white, people gonna like you. And this was a stupid statement. I think this was dumb. He shouldn't have said that. That was so stupid. Just stupid.
This is extremely corny and tone deaf on Tyler's part. And this is why. Exhibit A. We're going to go through this. Somebody put this nice collage together on Twitter, and we're going to take a look at this. Now, all of these tweets that we see up here are over 10 years old. People are allowed to change. However, change can be easy and it can be difficult, right? So let's take a look. And these are Tyler in 2014. I guess he's talking about different instances, George Zimmerman, all these things. And black people.
Wait a minute. I just noticed something. Somebody playing tricks. Because in the other video, someone said that it was in the other video that I seen. Hold up, I'm gonna pull it up. Nah, it was something else. I looked it up real quick. He actually just liked the post, so let's keep it going.
Tweets that we see up here are over 10 years old. People are allowed to change. However, change can be easy and it can be difficult, right? So let's take a look. And these are Tyler in 2014. I guess he's talking about different instances, George Zimmerman, all these things. And black people are currently mad right now, but in 2 weeks we'll be over it. They really don't care. Cool hashtag though, right? Okay, I'm guessing that's about a black situation, probably one of us being killed by police, which I don't think everybody doesn't have to talk about that. Especially, we're gonna go through Tyler's history a little bit and why he should probably be quiet sometimes, right? We're gonna keep it going though, but okay, George Zimmerman. If this Zimmerman-ish doesn't go right, I hope blacks don't riot or go on to prove to others that they are animals and the rest. Okay. You know what? That's enough. I'm not going to read anymore because I don't want to flame Tyler because he's getting me upset with these tweets. I read them already, but reading them out loud kind of makes it.
It's crazy how he would give a trigger warning and then say he can't read the tweets because he'll get triggered. That's some real shit right there. I guess he got to give himself a warning too.
A little bit, I'm going to leave it alone. Here's the thing. He was young at the time. Tyler, I think, is 34, 35 now. So he's 24, 25, 22. I saw in an interview, he said, well, I was a teenager when I said, you weren't a teenager, you was 20 something, but still young. Here's the thing. Tyler, the Creator, when he came up with Odd Future, as you've seen on the screen scrolling past, they came up, a black collective, right? Used a lot of soul samples, but his main influence and a lot of their main influence was Eminem, some of the rappers in the group. Now, the thing about Eminem is Eminem was as shocking as possible, right? Eminem is also a Caucasian male, if you didn't know, right? But what people forget about Eminem, right? And Eminem, for the most part, is one of the, in my opinion, blackest white rappers that there has been, right? Everybody hangs around, for the most part, especially coming up, was black, right? But here's the thing about...
I don't know about that. I think that I think it all depends on where you live. I think certain parts of Detroit, it's integrated. I don't think people even look at it. I think only like East Coast niggas look at stuff like that. Some West Coast niggas too, but certain parts of the South, they don't really like, certain parts of the Midwest, they don't really look at it like that. Maybe they do, but from what I know, a lot of people don't look at it like that. But that's not even the point of what he's saying. I just wanted to throw that in there.
Eminem said a lot of shocking things, right? And I know people gonna mention the racist thing he did when he was in high school. I remember that too, right? But he was in high school. He was actually a kid when he did that. But the thing people forget about Eminem is that he was on drugs for most of the early part of his career, right? Now, if you see a person that is crackish on the street, right, you are probably not taking advice or following the lead of that person, correct? Correct. Okay. So when artists do it, I know they're doing it in public and in front of us, but we know that they are crackish a little bit, to quote Jamie Foxx from his special. We have to hold them to the same level, okay? We should not take a lot of what they say as serious. I do not cover a lot of topics because I don't know what people are going through. Nicki Minaj, I could have made 10 videos on what she's been talking about and doing. I'm not doing it because I don't know her state of mind. Being from Chicago, I hate to see what Kanye West is going through. I could have made a whole bunch of money talking about Kanye West in videos in different ways and psychoanalyzing him, but I don't think he's well, all right? Now, I'm not saying that they are acting crackish, but you be the judge. Leaving it alone. Tyler, the Creator. In the past, you asked for this fan base, right? I don't think, in my opinion, he should be completely let off the hook now. I think Tyler would come out and say, I don't care, and I don't care what people think, and I don't care what you think, and who are you people? And here's the thing about artists, and a lot of artists try to go that route. If you are in the public sphere of entertainment, your job is to care about what people think. See, you don't put out a...
That's a fact. Not gonna lie. Some of y'all try to avoid that, but nah. When you are a MC or a artist, you do have to somehow, some ways care about how people perceive or how people take your material. Do I believe that these artists, do I believe that a lot of these fans should know certain things? No, I don't believe that. No, I think fans are just fans for a reason, and that's what they should stay. Shouldn't develop these relationships with fans where you feel like they are part of you, but then when you disagree with them, you start to call them names or they start to call you names. I just don't understand that. I don't. I think it should be fan and family. If you claim your fans as your family, then they will know more about it. But I don't think that a lot of fans are going that deep into it. You know what I'm saying?
And hope nobody thinks anything about it. You don't put out a movie, you don't put out a book, you don't write a book and hope anybody doesn't think anything about it. You can't get upset when things don't go your way. Now, Tyler the Creator knows who his fan base is. He knows who his fan base is. He has gone through a transformation of sorts, right? He found out, this happens to people sometimes, they wake up one day and they're like, you know what, dang, I am black in America. And you know what? Sometimes in America, they don't like black people. Wow, this happens. Look, not knowing how Tyler grew up, okay? This happens depending on the environment, and that's what shapes people the most, and we forget that. It's not about their race. It's about the environment that you grew up in, right? Some people don't grow up in a very racially tensious environment. So when they come out into a world where there is a lot of racial tension, they come with their ideals from a smaller subculture, and they really shouldn't do that, right? But he was young at the time.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of agree what he's saying here, but at the same time, the way the way people frame this, I think it's over the top. When you say stuff like you found out that they don't like black people in America, is insane. That's a very insane statement to make. Like maybe some people, but for you to say that they don't like black people are an essential part of this country. Let's just be clear. 100% an essential part of this country. I always say black people is probably one of the most important part of this country. And on top of that, y'all do remember we had a black president. And people who are white voted for him. If it was the fact that there was no one who liked black people in America, they would have never voted for him. That's just the bottom line. Y'all could try to dance around it and spin around it all y'all want. They had two candidates that went against him who were white, and they lost. So when people say, oh, America doesn't like black people, I don't fall for that. Maybe there's some people, but of the overall America, nah, I'm not falling for that. But I think that Tyler, because people always say you have your nigga wake up call. No, I think that there's a certain subsection of people that probably follow him, and that's it. Is it his whole fan base? No, he is a mega artist, which means that there are people who might be vocal, then there's people who might know some things. It's always funny to me how people say, well, you need to judge people individually. But then when it comes to people like Tyler or whatever, then it's like, oh, his fan base, his white fan base really did this to him. It's like, I don't think Professor Lex is saying this. I'm just speaking from what I've seen going around. But
really what he did with the Sun Dodgers comment is exhibit the same kind of mindset, just in the opposite way. You can't call these probably kids, because that's another thing, is that his fan base is young due to a lot of the antics in his presentation. Shout out to my neighbor, because I think they need some brakes on their car. Sorry about that squeaking noise, but he can't expect all of his fan base to change and grow with him, right? He's growing into what he needs to really do is, I think, especially musicians, be more opinionated in your music. Quit talking so much. Talk, promote your albums and things like that, but quit all your scathing takes on the world. Save that more for the music. People do hear you, okay? All of those people coming to your shows, they hear you for the most part. But quit wanting to make these public statements. Block the comments or shut the comments off, delete the comments that were insensitive towards D'Angelo's passing, and move forward. Don't throw racist. Don't do it. Just let it go. That's a lot of your fan base. You know why you have that fan base, and you know why you think that way. Don't play games. All right? These comments that I put up.
Yeah, I think that he's absolutely right about this part. I seen other podcasters blaming the fans. I mean, literally blaming the fans. Like, oh, now he understand why he needs to not have them support him. And listen, bro, you can't stop people from liking whatever they like. That's number one. Number two, people ain't always going to be into what you into. Fans are just fans. They're not your family. I keep saying this. Y'all get so butthurt over things that fans say. You shouldn't. It's a fan. That's what fans do. They don't look at things from the point of view. I'm telling you, you could be a tire on fire and they're gonna say, when the next time you getting in the booth to drop an album? You could be literally on fire, and they'll say that because that's all they care about. And if your past behaviors displays that you're really not too concerned about certain issues, then why are y'all trying to ignore that and then turn around and blame the fans? That's all I'm saying. I mean, I love Tyler, the Creator. I love his music. I didn't really like Tyler when he was in Odd Future, but I like Tyler. I just think that a lot of y'all, especially YouTubers I see, a lot of y'all get so vested in, y'all take a stance on something, and it's fine. It's fine to take a stance on things, but a lot of times y'all take stance on things y'all don't even be knowing what y'all talking about. Or y'all take a stance on something and y'all do a little bit of research that supports your narrative. You go to an outlet that talks about something you agree with, then obviously they're going to give you the answers that you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I think it was foolish on his part to actually say what he said.
There about the Twitter, I hate the color black. Come on, bro. Come on. I mean, I understand your ninja wake up call came.
Maybe that was being sarcastic because black is not a color. Maybe that's what he was saying. Ha ha ha. Some black chick work here. Yeah. Y'all see it on the screen. I mean, you got to understand, this is what people do. You know what I'm saying? And people say you have a nigga wake up call. I don't even think that was the case. I don't think he had no wake up call. I think he just expressing how he feels like he always does. To be honest with y'all, I don't even know why y'all even say that. Like, because a white person have a disagreement or they don't know something and you say, oh, there's your nigga wake up call. Now, if a white person came out and said, we don't like you, get away from us. Why? I never liked you. That to me would be a nigga wake up call. Or if you was married to a white woman and she came out, or a white man, he came out and said, nah, you nigger, I don't like you. Get away from me. I never did. I only married you because of this. That to me is. But for a white person to have a disagreement or just not know something, I don't think it's a nigga wake up call. I just don't. I think y'all dilute that word so much, in my opinion. Racism and all that. Y'all just dilute it too much. It's now, to me, it's so oversaturated that I don't think people even take it that serious anymore. I think it looks like we're complaining. Yeah, even though we are, but I think it looks like we're complaining and being annoying. And people are like, oh man, here we go. Here we go again. That's how I look at it. I think people look at us like that when we complain. When we don't have like a strong basis of it. Like, this shouldn't have went nowhere. I'll be honest with you. Tyler, this shouldn't have went. Tyler made the stupid mistake with saying what he said. But basically, you can't really say too much You can complain about him doing this to black people and then saying that about white people. He's an equal opportunist asshole. That's what you can say. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't know.
And we didn't all see it. And it's fine that you go through that and you want to express more about who you are and towards your people, and you've matured a lot. That's beautiful. But we can't go around just insulting kids or the people that I saw a clip where Prince said that you get the fan base that you deserve due to your presentation, right? And that's the absolute truth, I think, in almost 100% of the cases, right?
But that's not... he's right. He's right. But you also got to understand that it's not only white people that like Tyler, the Creator. I don't know where this narrative comes from that it seems like to me, Tyler, the Creator is in the top 5 best rappers of this generation. It's not just white people who are his fans. Why do y'all keep saying that? Like, you are a fan. I'm a fan. All the other people I know is a fan. They love Chromacopia. All the people I talk to, they put Chromacopia in their top best album of the year. And these are all black people. Like, I just look at it like a lot of us always want to throw, because Tyler doesn't fit the narrative of a street rapper. And he's doing the same thing with Kendrick, trying to make it seem like Kendrick Lamar's, he only got white fans. Like, what? Like, no, he doesn't. Like, they don't do it 100% on Kendrick like they do with Tyler, but still. You know what I'm saying? It's like because he don't talk about certain issues that people talk about, all of a sudden now all his fans are white. Oh, he has to be successful. This is a news flash for most of y'all. I just want y'all to understand something. White people like hip hop. It's a news flash for y'all. They do. White people love hip hop. They been loved hip hop. They even copy it. It is what it is. You see what happened when Kendrick went to all of these different countries. What were they doing? What was they doing? You know what I'm saying? When he went to the UK, when he went to Poland, what do you think they were doing? These are not black people. So when people say this stuff like, oh, you get the fan base you deserve. No, I think that I get that point. But at the same time, I think it's much more than that nowadays. I think when Prince said that, it was probably where at that time. But now they didn't have the internet. They didn't have streaming. It's different now. Totally different. Totally. But yeah, we're going to get out of here. It's a great episode. Great. Shout out to Professor Lex, man. I always like his videos. He has a very good way of looking at things from a different perspective. Yeah, don't always agree. I don't always agree with everybody, but I gotta tell you, I respect everybody's opinion. You know what I mean? And I think what he did a very good job of catering to both sides, not in a way where he was being this, I guess, what you would say, soft about it, but just basically showing you the difference from both sides. I think he did a very good job. So thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace. Bye.